Hello friends, welcome back to Friend of Health. So today we are coming up with a very important video regarding the online counseling for Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Homeopathy seats allotment process and counseling. So this is the Ayush Admissions Central Counseling Committee AACCC website aacc.gov.in. When you enter this website, this is the page, and UG counseling, PG counseling, you can see you have to click on the PG counseling. So in this video, we will be dealing with the scheme or the counseling scheme, the counseling schedule, and also some important news and events, and also the seat metrics, how to check everything in this website. I will be telling in detail. So the registration for round 1 counseling will start after 3 p.m. This is the latest update in this website. This scroll is going on since 12 p.m. So it was told earlier that today 12 p.m. it will start, but now they are showing 3 p.m. So if you click the new registration tab, it is showing like this directory is not found, like that, like a server error. Don't worry, it will be clear by 3 p.m. So there are some more important updates regarding the internship completion, and also regarding the All India quota stipend seat and non-stipend seat, etc. So that first we will read in the archive session. First is the notice for completion of internship. Many students had difficulty in completing the internship within the 31st October, which was told earlier. So now they have extended this. That is the notice. You have to read it, but I am just going on very fast. So now Ministry has examined this matter and decided to extend a last date or cut-off date for completion of internship up to 31st December 2020 for the eligibility of the admission of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani and Homeopathy PG courses for the academic session 2020-21. But you have to understand one thing, that the starting date of internship should be on or before 1st November 2019. Those students who have like started internship on or before 2019 1st November only can attend this counseling process. And they have to complete the internship before 31st of December 2020. That is it. And the second important notice for All India quota seats. If you see this notice, like it is for the information to all AAPGT 2020 qualified candidates participating in AACCC PG counseling 2020, that some of the government and central institutions are having 2 type of seats. So this is that 2 type of seats, stipendary and non-stipendary. So this kind of difference and that abbreviations when you are filling the counseling and filling the choices, you have to be careful. So therefore the candidates are advised to fill their choices carefully during counseling. Choices filled and locked by candidates cannot be modified in any condition. The abbreviations used for these seats in the seat matrix are as follows. Seat matrix we will go through. Before that we will know this abbreviation. So AGS means All India quota government stipendary seats, and AGN means non-stipendary seats. And All India quota Central University or National Institute stipendary seats will be denoted like CNS, and CNN means a non-stipendary in the Central University or National Institutes. So these things we will come to know in the seat matrix and choice filling. Now before going to the counseling scheme, which is updated very recently by 12:30, they have updated this. Till 12:30 it was showing 2019 and 20 counseling scheme. But this is very important. Some important changes are there regarding the free exit, everything. I will be explaining it. So before going to that counseling scheme, we will see the seat matrix. So seat matrix you can download also, but we will see that. So Delhi University quota homeopathy, if you click on that, you can just go through which all seats or which all subjects are there. See NHMC New Delhi, OBC 1 seat is there. In the homeopathic philosophy 1 seat is there, that is Organon. And NHMC New Delhi Material Medica also 1 seat is there, but it is not for the OBC, it is for the general category. And ST category 1 seat is there, Practice of Medicine. So whoever is in the ST category, the first person, whoever got ST category first person, they may apply for this Practice of Medicine seat in the NHMC New Delhi, because there will be a lot of patients exposure, and they can get a lot of hours for teaching the UG students. And it is one of the wonderful institution which is situated in the heart of Delhi, and you have a biggest stipend in any homeopathic PG course. So this is regarding the Delhi University and NHMC New Delhi college. So this is how people think when they fill the choices. That's what I wanted to tell, because many are having doubt how this seat matrix should be read, or how to fill the choices. They have difficulty. So this download PDF option you can download and keep. If you are accessing this website from a computer, you can download this in a folder and keep, and you can like anytime without internet also you can go through this. So OBC, General, ST, 3 seats are allotted in the All India quota in Delhi University. So if you see All India quota deemed university homeopathy, in deemed university category only 2 colleges will come: BHMCH Pune, Maharashtra, and VMHMC, that is Vinayaga Mission HMC, Tamil Nadu. So this is All India seat. You may have to pay fees, and you may not have a stipend also. All those things you have to, like, this is management quota, general category, management quota, general category, 2 seats. 2 category, and 6 seats in pharmacy, 6 seats in 3 seats in this college. So all these things you have to read and understand. When you come to National Institute or Central University, NHRIMH Kottayam, Kerala, and National Institute of Homeopathy, Salt Lake, Kolkata, these 2 institutions are there, and we can come to know stipend receipts and non-stipend receipts. So all are CNS. CNS means stipendary seats. If it was CNN, we should understand that they are non-stipendary. I think that category is not there in homeopathy field. It will be there in Ayurveda or other field. So CNN is not there in NIH and NHRIMH Kottayam. Both are having stipend. All seats are having stipend. So these are the OBC seats and EWS or General or SC, OBC, EWS. So this is the way how to understand the seat matrix. And All India quota general, this will be applicable for many of us, because many of us, in the sense many of the students, because these are for the state level general, government colleges, and those seats which are submitted for the All India counselling. So Andhra Pradesh 3 colleges, and Hyderabad 1 college, and Andhra Pradesh, then Bihar 1 college, Delhi also 1 state seat will be there, and GHMC Bangalore, Karnataka. For example, if GHMC, if you see a general quota, and AGS means All India General Stipendary seat. All seat will be having stipend. 1 in homeopathic philosophy, organon, 1 in materia medica, 1 in pediatrics, and 1 in practice of medicine. All general seats are there. Then GHMC Kozhikode, Kerala, then GHMC Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, then Madhya Pradesh, then like that Hyderabad JSPS college, and Lucknow Uttar Pradesh college. All these seats are clearly given. So Kolkata TSCHMC, then MBH Mahesh Bhattacharya, DND, all these colleges they have mentioned. So seat matrix you can very well take your time and you can read and understand this, so that you will get an idea by comparing your category rank and the number of seats in the category. You will come to know in first round where you will get and all. But don't worry if your position is back. Like you can, if you have a government college in your state, you can attend the state counselling also. So this is all about the All India counselling seat matrix. Now counselling schedule already I have in detail I have explained in one video. That link I am giving in the description box, so I am not telling in detail. But regarding the first round, I'll tell once again. So first round starts from today, 8th December 2020, 3 p.m. and till 14th December it will be there for 7 days. You can do the payment, registration and choice filling for the first round, and choice filling or locking you have to do before 15th December 5 p.m. and result will be announced by 18th December, and reporting will be on 19th December to 28th December. So 10 days will be given for reporting. And other things regarding non-joining or free exit or other things we will come to know in the counselling scheme that I will be explaining now. So watch that and decide your own. And for choosing your seats in which subject, if you want to know about homeopathy, I have done already a video. If you have not watched that, you can watch that. Everything regarding the syllabus in each PG course will be explained there. Now the very important part of this video, counselling scheme. So now we are talking about the online postgraduate Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Homeopathy seats allotment process or counselling, and under the Ministry of Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy and Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy, Ayush Government of India, Ayush Admissions Central Counselling Committee. So this is one thing which is very good, since last year it is there, so that you can access and you can get without any difficulty, you can take admission in if you have a good rank, you can take admission in the government seats and in the national institutes, central universities, and also in the state government institutions in the All India quota seat. Before it was very difficult. Now since last year, because of this process, it is very easy for the candidates. So now we will see regarding the counselling scheme. This is just updated at 12:30 today. So counselling scheme, the scheme of online All India quota, government aided, deemed universities, central universities, national institutions and internal seats of DU, that is Delhi University, and BHU PG, maybe Banaras Hindu University, but it is not mentioned in the abbreviations also. BHU, mostly it will be BHU Ayurveda college, the Banaras Hindu University. So PG counselling 2020. And this is the scheme activity flow. So activity by candidate in this color and activity by AACCC. So the Ayush Counselling Committee, everything will be given in this green color, and by the candidate, what we have to do or you have to do is given in this blue color. So online Ayush PG medical counselling starts in as per the counselling. And what happens is, first you have to register, then payment of fees, that is registration and security fees, and submission of choices, view or modify and log the choices, processing of the result. This is the first thing what we have to do, and AACCC will take care of the first round seat allotment, the result. They will publish the seat allotment, the result. And if the seat is allotted, if the question is yes, you have to follow this side of the chart. So that candidate have to report to the allotted institute, complete the admission formality. All eligible registered candidates of round 1 can participate in round 2 by filling fresh choices. So whatever you are filling in the first round will not be carried over to the second round. You have to again do fresh choices. That will be the first round filling will be considered as null and void. So this is the process. And if you don't want to report to that allotted institute and complete the admission formality, you can participate. The candidates who want to participate in the second round have to fill the fresh choices. Then again you can participate. So if it is in the if in the first round your seat is not allotted, then no is the answer, means look at AACCC website for round 2 allotment. New registration facility also will be available for round 2. That means those students who are not participating in the round 1 can participate fresh from the second round, because some people will be waiting for the state counselling to happen. So state counselling, once you are done and you get a seat in the first round of state counselling, so if you don't want to participate in the All India counselling, you don't have to participate. If in the state counselling you are not getting in the first round, if you want to participate in the second round onwards, you can do that. That's what it is meaning. So new registration facilities also available in the round 2. Those who are not participating in the first round, they can participate from the second round. So round 1 registered candidates need not register or pay again. So what they have to do is they have to fill the choices fresh. So choices submitted in the round 1 will be treated as null and void. Fresh choices submission for seat allotment in round 2 is mandatory for old and new candidates. What will happen in the second round is, second round allotment, when result comes, if the seat is allotted, what happens? If the seat is allotted, if the candidate do not want to join the allotted institute, he or she can exit without forfeiture of security fees. They can exit without that loss of security fees. Whatever you have paid, the security fees will not be lost if you are exiting. Report to allotted institute, complete the admission formality. If your seat is allotted in the second round, you have to report to the allotted institute, complete the admission formality if you want to join. Then no exit will be there after admission. This is very important. It was not like that in the last year. You had a free exit option also, but this year there are some changes that they have given in many places in this same file itself. So no exit after admission if you are reporting to the allotted institute and completing the admission formalities. So candidates admitted through second round of All India quota counselling will not be allowed to resign or leave the seat. However, upgradation in third or mop-up round will be allowed by filling fresh choices. So you cannot leave or resign that seat, but you can participate in the third round or mop-up round of the All India counselling. Then what can happen is, if your seat is upgraded, no problem, you can join in the upgraded seat. You have to join in the upgraded seat. Otherwise, you have to continue in that seat what is allotted in the second round. That's what they are telling in this page also. We'll come to that. So if your seat is not allotted in the second round, is the seat allotted in the second round? No. If no is the answer, what happens is third round or mop-up round including seat of government or government aided deemed university or central university and national institute will happen, and this third round mop-up round or third or mop-up round or in that new or fresh registration you have to do. The eligibility for third round or mop-up round is written in the FAQ session, the frequently asked question session. We will read that also. So fresh choice filling for mop-up round and processing of the result will happen, and result publishes, and if you get the seat, report to the allotted government or government aided or deemed or central university or national institute. Then also if some are not joining or not reporting, the vacant seat will be sent back to the deemed university or central university or national institute for stray vacancy round, and to state government or union territory government authorities or colleges in case of all India quota government, all India quota government aided. So this is about the vacant seats. And what happens is the candidates admitted in second round of counselling and admitted in round 1 holding their seat after free exit period will not be allowed to resign or leave the seat, and they will not be allowed in any other counselling. Upgradation will be allowed from the second round to mop-up or third round by filling up fresh choices, and it is mandatory for such candidates to take admission on upgraded seat. So this is very important. So if you are holding the seat after the round 1, or if you are if you have admitted in a seat in the second round, will not be allowed to resign or leave the seat, and they will not be allowed in any other counselling. But if you are if you want to upgrade, you can get into second round and mop-up round, and you can fill in fresh choice, and that upgraded seat you have to take admission. That is what they are telling. And candidates allotted the seat in first, second and third, that is mop-up round of counselling conducted by IICCC are not eligible to participate in stray vacancy round of the counselling to be conducted by respective universities or institutes. So this is for the people who allotted some seat, who got allotted. The candidates allotted seat in the first, second or third round, they cannot participate in the stray vacancy round. So this is it. And facility for registration will be available for round 1, beginning of round 2 and round 3 or mop-up round only on dates as specified in counselling schedule. For eligibility of registration and detailed condition, please read frequently asked questions. This frequently asked questions is very important session. I will show you that, and that you have to go through that every question so that you won't have any doubt. Everything is explained there. Every detailed explanation is given along with tables and all. Please also see counselling schedule, notice and news or events section to note change in scheme from time to time regularly. This is also very important. I will show you all these tabs so that you can check every day regularly, so that any change in scheme or time is there. Abbreviations used in this website and this PDF is AACCC means Ayush Admission Central Counselling Committee. AIQG means All India Quota Government, All India Quota Aided, Government Aided. CU means Central University, Deemed means Deemed University, DU means Delhi University, NI means National Institute, PG means Postgraduate. And this website, if you see, this is the news and events section, and this is the seat metrics section and counselling scheme. The frequently asked question section is this one, and every details are given in this. So once you register, you can log in this by giving your ID and password. So if at all you have any doubt, even after reading this FAQ session, you can comment under the video. Before commenting any doubt in the video, you can first read this FAQ session. So if you click on this FAQ session, you can see a big file, around 73-page file, and it is very a detailed way it is explained. So the scheme is explained in the following frequently asked question. You have to read this. So there are a lot of important informations in this frequently asked question session. So once you go through this, you will not have any doubts regarding the counselling process and the seat or the category, everything, how the seats are given, everything is given in detail regarding the central universities, regarding the security amount, how to pay, and the refund details, everything is there. So you can go through this. And some of the certificates are given as annexures, like a certificate of disability, then the pro forma for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe certificate, and also the performer for the other backward class OBC NCL, the non-creamy layer certificate, that also is given. So in this you have to take a printout and you have to get signed from the authority, and some of the gazette notifications also is given regarding these admissions and all. So Central University, all these are in detail it is given. So all the best wishes for all candidates of AIA PGT 2020 who are attending the counseling. So even after going through this video and the frequently asked questions session, if you have any doubts, you can comment in the video comment section. We will be trying to reply after going through the official files within 24 hours after you commenting in the video. All the best wishes once again.